The Polytech 2 hull on the GTI is demonstrably better than the STX hull. And I'm not alone. Like, at the press event when they introduced the 2020 GTI, every single media guy was like, oh my gosh, this is so much better than the STX. I truly do believe this. Hand to God, you'll think I'm crazy. So, you know what? Get a GTR. GTI SE170, get a GTR. It's a rowdier one. Same hull. Do it. I'd do it. Yeah, GTR 230. Totally do a GTR 230. If you're going to buy a Sea-Doo and have two Sea-Doos on your trailer, get a GTR 230. I have not ridden GTX, so thanks. GTR it is. And you know what's funny is that I love the deck of the GTX. The ergonomics, the layout, I think the colors are cool, like the limiteds. I think they look like a Mercedes-Benz, the silvers on the charcoal gray, and even the brown. It was really funny when like the brown and the silver came out, and when I was at the press release, I was like, oh, dude, King Ranch Ford. And they go, what? I go, it's the Ford F-250 King Ranch. And these Canadians were like, I don't know what you're talking about. And all the U.S. guys were like, Kevin, you're such a jerk. And I was like, dude, it's a King Ranch. It's great. It's got like the lattice pattern, fake stitching on the seat. Okay. Interesting take on the Polytech 2 hull. What makes it better than the ST3 in your opinion? It doesn't dart. It doesn't have that obnoxious RXT keel in it. The ST3 hull has this keel, and on glass it's great. And I'll tell you what, on glass going straight, it's slippery as hot butter. It just boom. That's why they're going so quick on it. That's why it accelerates so quick. Okay, everyone's like, this is the fastest accelerating. Hold on, but the problem with that hull is the bow is so pronounced that cross chop, it leaves. So you'll be riding and you'll go. And honestly, you can watch my Mudbug videos. Go watch Randy Cabrera's videos because that's all he rides are full-size ST3s. Watch the rider input. Rider input. This is rider input. Okay? And that guy going relatively straight, but with some chop because he's in a big crowd of people, he's doing this the whole time. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? All right. But it's not him. It's anyone. All right. It's anyone. The bow is telling you where it wants to go. And you're like, no, I don't want to go that way. And that's the problem. All right. The GTI does not have that at all. Okay. It's got, it's a convex instead of concave. I can't bend my fingers backwards, but it's not concave, it's convex. And it's got lifting strakes, which is similar to a Yamaha. And so it's very much out of the water. Tracks. Oh, God, tracks. That GTI, well, actually, it's now in the backyard. That GTI tracks like a VX or like an FX. Just, you could, I mean, if you didn't have to hold the throttle, you could just steer it with one finger. I'm not joking. I mean, it just goes over chop. Right, doesn't wander, doesn't steer, doesn't fight you. Oh, natural. It is so, honestly, I still think it's one of the best hulls. I think it's, for the normal Joe Blow who's not a hardcore aggressive rider, the GTI hull is the most predictable hull. Predictable. Predictable is good. You want to be predictable. You don't want to be unpredictable because unpredictable ejects your butt off the ski. Make sense? All right. So, yeah, that's GT. And what's great is that I was really afraid when the GTI came out with Polytech that it was going to oil can and flex and pop and do weird things. And I was like, oh, no, especially with the 230 horse. That I jumped on the GTR and I'm like, I leaned in. I'm like, I'm going to break this ski today. And they laughed like, try. I said, okay, I will. And I went out there like I thought I was Dustin, like I was Dustin Farthing, trying very hard, even though I weigh probably 100 pounds more than he does. But just hitting everything and, just hitting every hard turn and apexing it, and anything that looked like a buoy, I was going around at full throttle. I mean, I almost got thrown a couple times, but I was like, no, I'm hooking this thing. I came back panting, and I'm like, all right. I tried jumping it. You're not supposed to jump skis, but I got some air and ringed it out and came in hard and surged it over some rough stuff. I was on a lake, so I could only do so much. But I really, really beat the piss out of that ski, and I didn't hurt it. So I'm a believer. I have been converted. You can't beat the GTI ergonomics. The glove box is huge. The glove box is massive. Do you know that the GTI has 1.5 times the storage of the full-size GTX? Did you know that? It seriously does. It's like, because the GTX has like 27.5 gallons of storage, and the GTI's got, is it like 48 gallons? I want to say 48. Dude, what a difference. Okay. I have a GTI 170 and love it. So far, great machine for the fan. Dude. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out. This clip was taken from our weekly podcast that we record here every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the whole video, you can go to the Watercraft Journal's YouTube channel, go to playlists, and then click on live sessions. You're going to see it there. Otherwise, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe to the channel. It helps us grow. And again, thanks again for watching our videos, and we hope to see you soon.